I'm going to do a quick unboxing of this wax warmer I purchased from Amazon. Keep watching.
Hey YouTube, so today in this video I am going to be unboxing this Waxkiss Paraffin or Paraffin, I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce this, Paraffin Wax Heater Kit. And I purchased this from Amazon. It was about, I believe it was $60. No more than $65 on Amazon. And it's a pretty big box. So it says that it comes with the wax in here. It has 200 watts power, and it can hold 3,000 milliliters of wax. And it has a temperature range of 122 to 212 Fahrenheit. Wow. Okay, so let's go ahead and open this up. First, let me tell you why I bought this. This is why I purchased it. You may be wondering what the heck happened to those candles. So once these candles were blown out and finished with, little to my knowledge, my two daughters, once it cooled down enough, they were dipping their fingers in here and letting the wax just like you know, dry or solidify on their fingers and pulling it off because it was satisfying. So I happened to look in here and I was like, oh my goodness. Like you can see this one is just done for. You can't even light this puppy anymore. So it's like, this one too, you could barely light it. So I was like, okay, that's dangerous. But also, there have to be something that's for that they can actually use and like dip their hands in and then maybe do like a little manicure, get the soft hands. So that's why I purchased this. So this doesn't continue to happen. Okay, so I have the box open and I'm going to take it out of the box. So it's black and it has some purple on here. It kind of reminds me of kind of like a foot spa or like a crock pot type of thing. So this is the lid. So it looks like it comes with some type of towels or some type of mittens. Okay, so it looks like these are some hand mitts. Okay, it has a Velcro on it so you can kind of tighten that up. And I guess once you put the wax on your hands, you'll put them in here and let it settle. Because I think this stuff is supposed to make your hands very, very smooth. So we have that. Okay, it looks like you have two sets of it. Let's see here. You know what? Look at that. It looks like a big booty. Or like a, you know, like a sock. So apparently you can dip your feet in here. Okay, and then you tighten it up, let your feet get nice and soft. Cool. What else do we have here? So it's some type of grill or some type of rack, I guess. There's a power cord here. And this is the wax. So they give you 200 grams. So it's a total of 600 grams, and it's purple. So that's what you have there. Sit that to the side. And then here are some bags. Okay, I was gonna say, where are the, okay. So let me see what the bag looks like. I don't know if maybe the bag is an actual liner. If it is, that does make sense. So I don't think it's big enough to be a liner, but maybe before you actually put your hands in the mitts or your feet in the mitts, you'll put it in this bag first. That's what I'm thinking. So they give you quite a few of those. So I'll probably just sanitize this, wipe this out with some alcohol and plug this up. But let me just, this is the user manual. And it does say that it's a paraffin wax heater kit for hands, feet, and elbows. Because elbows can be pretty dry and crusty at times. So this is absolutely wonderful. So it says plug the power cable and press the button on to turn it on by pressing the button for 3 seconds. So we'll press the power button for 3 seconds. I'm gonna get some alcohol so I can go ahead and wipe this out. I'm gonna take some 70% alcohol and just wipe it out. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and plug this in. I wiped it out with alcohol. The plug is right here in the back. So I plugged it up. So what I'm going to do is push the power button for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I guess okay. So it's doing like a little countdown, starting at 60. Oh, I guess that's the temperature rising. It's not a countdown, that's the actual temperature. So I guess it has to get up to 100. Okay, so I have it set to 212. Look like that's as high as it goes. Now I'm gonna go ahead and break this up so it can melt a little bit faster. And I'm just gonna go ahead and open this up and let it sit in here. And I'm gonna open them all up and put them in there. And then we'll wait for it to melt. This melts, this little tray or rack is supposed to go on the bottom. So it smells good already, and you can see it is starting to melt. So what we're gonna do is probably give this about, I don't know what, 30 minutes, and we're gonna put the lid on and we'll come back and see how far it's gotten. Okay, so the wax is completely melted, and I want to say it took almost about 2 hours to melt down. So you have to heat it up to about 200. I cut it down to 129 because you have to turn it down in order to be able to put your hands in it. You cannot put your hands in here at 200 degrees. So it says do not have it any higher than 131 degrees putting your hand in it. So I turned it down a couple more notches to be on the safe side. So this little rack is supposed to go at the bottom. I don't know like exactly what the point of this rack is. Okay, I think I do. So if you dip your hand all the way in there and it goes to the base where it's really hot, I guess you can get burned. So in order for you to have somewhere to stop it, you have this. So I'm gonna go ahead and rinse this off. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and place this rack in the bottom. Ooh, okay. So I'm going to have my daughter place her finger. Let's just place your finger in there and we're just gonna test it out. Just your finger. Now pull it back out. Okay, just be still. Okay, so you can see the wax is on the tip of her finger, and then they tell you to dip it in 3 seconds in between till it gets like a nice coating. I just want to make sure it wasn't too hot, make sure it was bearable. Okay, so a entire hand is going to go in there and just sit for a few seconds. Does that feel bearable? Mm-hmm. Okay, pull it out. Okay, just let it sit for a second. See how the wax settles right on?
Wow.
Okay. All right, go ahead and put your Just put your whole hand in there
Just lay
flat.
it flat. Yeah, like that.
Go ahead.
And take it out.
Yeah.
Oh!
Just hold your hand straight. Flip it over so I can see it.
Look, I got a little rip part.
Yeah, that's okay. So I put the plastic bag on and the mitt to let it set for a second so it can deeply moisturize the skin.
Okay, so after letting the mitt sit on in the bag, then I went ahead and just peeled off the wax. As you can see, it's very soft and it's very easy to pull off. And it has so much moisturizer in it, like it really makes the hands feel extremely soft. And they did this a couple times once we kind of got the flow of it, and they just really enjoyed pulling the wax off. As you can see, she wanted to peel the wax off her hand herself. It kind of reminds me of when we used to use Elmer's glue back in the, I guess, 90s on our hands, let it dry and peel it off. So I guess it was really fun.
Feel nice and soft?
Yeah, my hands is now soft. Now I can cover it up.
And now I'm taking the mitt off of my other daughter's hand so I can go ahead and peel the wax off her hand. So her hand was more in a cupped position, so it was already kind of hanging off. So I think they prefer for your hand to be kind of straight if you can help it. But I did notice I only have like enough wax to fill up half of the wax warmer. So I'm definitely gonna order more, but it was great. Okay, you have reached the end of the video. I hope you found this video helpful. If you purchased one of these or were thinking of purchasing a wax warmer, just make sure that you turn it all the way up so the wax does melt. It took about 2 hours to melt. Once it melts, turn it down to 130 so it's a decent temperature for your hands. We really did enjoy it. The wax smells wonderful. You can buy refills on Amazon, like a 3-pack for about $20. And they have different scents as well. So it's very moisturizing, and I think it would be good to do something like this with your daughters, your nieces, or something like that. Definitely supervised, but I think this was a good buy, and they definitely enjoyed it and will get more wax, because as you can see, it's only enough for them to dip their hands. We need to order more wax so we can fill it up and dip their feet, and I'm sure they'll really enjoy that. Thanks you guys for watching. Check out our website, myroyalradiance.com, and we do carry faux leather inspired designer fabric for your crafting needs, luxury inspired croc charms, as well as iron-on patches and much more. Enjoy the coupon code MyRoyalBeauty10OFF. Check out our website, crtacticaldefense.com, where we do sell in-waistband gun holsters, belly band holsters, and many more. Please check out my discount code VIBES for a special discount for my subscribers.